I'm here live with one of Auburn University's brightest young stars, Keldric Faulk, on the five-star flex. Kel, what's going on?
Man, nothing chilling.
All right, for sure. All right, so Keldric, we're gonna start off with your recruitment. You were one of like the linchpins in that class. You flipped from Florida State. Nobody expected it to happen, and you believed in what Auburn was building before anybody else.
Yeah.
What was it about Auburn that made you want to flip from Florida State to Auburn?
Shoot, that family environment at Auburn. Shoot, we had Auburn legends I talked to. They say that whenever they come back, it's still the same as when they was there. So, shoot, that's kind of what I felt, kind of what I wanted whenever I come back to a school, come back to, just be around where I came from. That's kind of why I wanted to feel. So, and then I love the vision that Coach Freeze had implanted in me, and then you know, just to kind of see that vision uh, unveiling itself is pretty cool.
So when it came to his vision, what was it specifically for you that made you want to be a part of Auburn?
Um, he told me that I was gonna be a difference maker
Hmm.
uh, on the team, and I was gonna be one of the ones to help kickstart this Auburn journey, and
Right.
along with guys with K and Lee, Connor Lou, and Jeremiah Cobb, those guys that came in with me, we we kind of trying to take that next step to getting Auburn back what it was.
Now, so it's interesting that you said those guys because all of those guys are playing and they're playing pivotal roles early in their careers. How much
Right.
did playing time factor into your decision?
Uh, it really didn't factor too much just because in college, you as a freshman, you don't expect to play as much as you what as much as you would like.
Hmm.
My freshman year, I kind of took as a more developmental year,
Okay.
but never know injuries away. You could become a starter. And sure, I had to grow up, put my big boy pants on, and go out there and play big boy ball.
Man, what was it like when you got your first start as a true freshman?
Shoot, it was insane for real. Playing
Right.
against LSU, a top 20 team.
Right.
They had Jane Daniels and Will Campbell. Will Campbell at left tackle and Jane Daniels at quarterback. Man, there's them two guys that one is in the NFL now and one is an NFL prospect. So, you know, having that as my first start was an eye opener to what college football really is, and shoot, it's like the mini NFL. That's what you
Right.
gotta look at it as, because you got so many NFL guys that you playing against every Saturday.
Right.
So, I that game right there was a learning curve, and shoot, was a physical curve
Right.
to say the least. Because I don't think physically I was ready to go out there and do what I needed to do. But that next week, I had to keep my head down and just keep going.
Right.
So I feel like I progressed from that week to the rest of the season. I feel like I took tremendous steps in my career.
From that time last year to now, you can see the traits last year, but now you can see the whole picture put together. Right now, you're probably one of the best defensive linemen in the SEC. How does it feel to see your hard work pay off so fast?
Uh, shoot, it's just like shoot. This is what I can do with just an off season of training, of proper training. So
Hmm.
shoot, now it's like if I know I can do this, and shoot, then next year, throughout the rest of the season, I know I'm finna go ahead and do my thing. But then next year, I can make my game turn into a two times better player.
No, absolutely. What's it like training with Coach Dom? Everybody talks about how Coach Dom is one of those guys that NFL players love. Everybody talks about Coach Dom's relationship with Laramie Tunsil. And what has Coach Dom meant to you with your development?
So he mean a lot because he keep it real. He
Right.
don't just tell you what you want to hear. He tell you exactly what you need to know to become the player you want to be, become the person you want to be. So he train. He makes sure you trains hard. He take pride in his job. So that in turn like help us become better players. So
Right.
yeah, just And then shoot, when the NFL guys come back to train with him, you know, just getting the knowledge from them as well. Like, you know, he got so many guys that come in that only trust him to train them in the off season. And that
Right.
right there just shows you like he actually knows what he's doing. He he's developing guys the proper way.
Yeah. So speaking of development, we talked about how good of a season you're having, but I don't think a lot of people know you are currently leading the SEC in pressures, and you got 3 sacks in 4 games. With your performance as a true sophomore, what are you telling to younger guys about what they can do when they get their opportunity at Auburn?
Shoot, man, just don't. Like I told some of the young guys after the game Saturday,
Right.
don't don't waste your opportunities. Like every time you step on
Hmm.
that field, it better be 100%. It better be everything you got because it could be your last. And that's how I take the field. I take the field if it's my last snap on the field. Like you
Right.
never know what can happen. Like we had a guy last week, get injured.
Right.
And we hate to see that, but he played every snap like it was his last.
Hmm.
So shoot, that's the mentality you gotta have coming to play. Cause shoot, like I said, any snap, any play
Right.
could be your last snap. And so you don't want your last snap to be something you BSing on.
Nah, you're right. So right now, Auburn season isn't going how you guys planned it. I talked to a few guys, and you guys are 2-2 right now, coming off a tough loss to Arkansas. What are you as a leader kind of spread into the rest of the team to help you guys stay banded together?
Don't let one game define our season.
Oh, let's
Cause
go. Okay.
one game, yeah, it hurt to lose that. It hurt to lose it, especially knowing that we had so many different opportunities to take the game and just turn that script over.
Hmm.
Um, but shoot, now we just got. I just told him like we gotta really just come back ready to work. Like we
Right.
can't just let our off season, our spring, our summer, uh, be for nothing. Like we came in, we blood, sweat, and tears, we blood, sweat, and cried together out there on that field.
Hmm.
So we gotta, what I'm saying, we gotta pull through this because I mean I told him like it ain't nothing that I ain't prepared to do to go out there and help us win.
There we go.
All right, yeah, I'm laying down my body, I'm laying down my career for y'all. Like let's, what I'm saying, anything I need to do, I got it. We gonna get it. I need the same thing for everybody else. And shoot, that's what we gonna work towards because so I feel like we got a very talented team, but
Hmm.
we got to just fix those little things, and the little things is what we got to focus on.
Right.
Our eye discipline, our discipline during the plays, our discipline before the plays. You know what I'm saying? It's just those little things that we got to focus on to help us become a great football team.
There we go. All right. So there were a lot of recruits in the stands yesterday,
Hmm.
and somebody that Auburn is recruiting very heavily, who's committed, is your little brother, Jacaleb.
Yeah.
What's your conversation like with him as he goes through his recruitment process?
Shoot, man, just take everything in and shoot. It's wherever you know what I'm saying. I don't never try to persuade them any way. I say
Hmm.
wherever you feel is best for you. I'm 100% for it. So, but right now he feels like Coach Durkin is the one that's gonna develop him the best. And
Hmm.
so you know I tell him like just you know keep your head right and shoot when you get here come be a difference maker. Don't be a
Do you,
follower, be a difference maker.
there we go. Do you feel like with your success, has it added extra pressure on him, or is he just really comfortable just being who he is because he knows he's a baller too?
Nah, he know he a baller. He know he a baller.
Right.
He to me he a special kind of ball player. So
Yeah.
me coming out here doing my thing. He looking at it like, okay, yeah, I'm 10 times better than him. He not finna outdo me, so he coming out here, yeah. That's how he think. Yeah, he ready to come out here and show me up. So I'm saying I can't wait to get him up here, and I can't wait to see what he got.
All right. So your family is really tight. Your mom was really instrumental in your recruitment. what did it mean for your mom to be so closely involved in your recruitment as a family to be able to have somebody like that to lean on?
It was a major part in my recruitment because, like I said, it's only me, my mom, and my brother. So, I grew up without a pops. So whenever I make a big decision, like if I'm finna go and get a car, buy an apartment, or um, shoot, go buy a pair of shoes, and then I'm calling my mom.
Right, there we go.
Anything that I need advice on, I'm calling my mom. Like this, you know what I'm saying? My mom has been with me through everything in my life. Why would I would never take her out of that. So, you
Right.
know, my mom is why I play ball, why why my brother play ball. Shoot, that's why I lace him up on Saturday.
Nah, for sure, man. And then to talk about it, like with the situation with your father, like I believe like you were young when he passed away.
Right.
Um, so having him knowing that he's looking down, how's that been for you? Just knowing that you got somebody in the sky looking down on you that's rooting for you to do well.
Man, that's giving me extra motivation to go out there and do what I do.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
I got protection above me, so man, I can go out here, I can play my hardest.
Man,
Feel
Keldric,
free.
everybody sees how hard you play, man. Like it's crazy. Like it don't matter if things are going good or bad. You see the effort coming from Keldric Faulk. Where did you get that motor from? Like, bro, your motor is insane.
Man, it just come from the love of the game. When you love
Right.
the game, it don't matter what the score is. The score could be 40-0, or it could
Mm-hmm.
be 0-40. You know what I'm saying? We could flip it. I'm gonna still play my hardest ball because I just love the game so much. The game has did so much for me. It'll be wrong for me to cheat the game like that.
Right. As a true sophomore, what's been your favorite moment of being an Auburn Tiger so far?
Going down Tiger Walk, seeing everybody, seeing all the fans, man. Just seeing them before the game and then watching the stands fill up as we come out and we warm up. Man, that's them two are one of my favorite moments. And then
Yeah.
my favorite moment would have to be the fourth quarter during the night game, man. Fourth quarter
Yeah.
during the night game is different than anywhere in the country. Like
Right.
I told them in media day, like when fourth quarter come, it's a different kind of stadium, it's a different kind of team that's coming.
Right. Nah, man, Keldric, I appreciate your time. If you had any message to give Auburn faithful right now, while everybody's feeling crazy right now, what's your message to the Auburn faithful and those fans that you play so hard for?
Man, we gonna get it together. Man,
Right.
y'all stay down with us. We got y'all back. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, we gonna get this going.
All right, for sure. And where can everybody find you on social media?
Y'all can find me on Instagram at Keldric Faulk.
Hmm.
Same as Twitter.
Yep.
And I don't really be on Facebook and stuff like that. But yeah, y'all can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Keldric Faulk.
Yeah, hey, don't, hey, man, stop. Hey, it sounds like you trying to say Facebook for the old folks, man. Don't do us like that, bro.
Man, that's all my mama be on. So I gotta say it like that. My mom, my grandmama, that's all they be on.
Man, Keldrick, I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.